Hi guys, it's me Kiana and welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally going to be doing a tag video. We're going to ring in the new year right. So today we're going to be doing the New Year's book tag. I don't know who originally done this. I just literally looked up New Year's book tag to see if there was, because every month one of my goals is to at least have one tag up pertaining to the month. So like next month Valentine's Day, if there's a St. Patrick's Day one, if there's one in April, like May, June, everything. So this is let's see, because I literally wrote down all the questions here, a 7-question tag. Not that hard, so let's just jump straight into the video. So question number 1 is, how many books are you planning on reading in 2020? I plan on reading 80 books. I read 81 last year. I had modified technically my goal because my goal was originally 85. I knew I really wasn't going to hit 85 by the 31st, so I changed it to 80 and I beat it by 1 book. So I plan on reading 80 books. So far so good. I finished 3, I believe, and I'm off to a good start. So question number 2 is, name 5 books that you didn't get to last year but you want to make a priority in 2020. I have all 5 books right here. The first book is A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallero. This is basically a Sherlock Holmes retelling, but we followed the descendants of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. So it says right here, the last thing Jamie Watson wants is a rugby scholarship to Sherringford, a Connecticut prep school just an hour away from his estranged father. But that's not his only complication. Sherringford is also the home to Sherlock Holmes, the famous detective's great-great-great-granddaughter, who has inherited not only Sherlock's genius, but his violent temperament. From the moment they meet, there's a tense energy between them, and they seem more destined to be rivals than anything else. But when a Sherringford student dies under suspicious circumstance, ripped straight from the terrifying of the Sherlock Holmes stories, Jamie can no longer afford to keep his distance. Jamie and Charlotte are being framed for murder. Equal parts tender, thrilling, and hilarious, A Study in Charlotte is the first in a trilogy brimming with wit and edge-of-the-seat suspense. I bought this a couple of months ago. It is only 321 pages. It's not that much. It's a very floppy paperback. I just haven't settled down and actually read it, and I do want to read this. The second book I should have gotten to, Call on the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. This is book 1 in the Dreamers trilogy. This is the spinoff featuring Rowan and then a bunch of other people who are just like him. And it came out, I think, September, October. I pre-ordered it. I got it. Still haven't read it. Want to read it. Third, I'm cutting myself some slack because I literally just bought it last month, and that is A Curse So Dark and Lovely by Bridget Kemmerman. The second book, A Heart So Fierce and Broken, I want to say, is the next book. Literally just came out, and this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but future, like, this girl goes to help out this homeless man who turns out to be the Beast, and she is sucked into his world of fantasy. That's what drew me, and I love it so far. I do plan on reading this next month, fingers crossed, or hopefully this month, whichever one, because I started reading the first couple of pages and I absolutely loved it. So yeah, hopefully by next month I will have it on my TBR. Someone kill me, because I've had this book literally on my TBR forever, and that is Renegades by Marissa Myers. This is the first book in her Renegades trilogy. This is basically a word of heroes and villains. Secret identities, extraordinary powers. She wants vengeance, he wants justice. The Renegades are a syndicate of prodigies, humans with extraordinary abilities, who emerge from the ruins of a crumbled society and establish peace and order where chaos reigned. As champions of justice, they remain a symbol of hope and courage to everyone except the villains they once overthrew. Nova has a reason to hate the Renegades, and she is on a mission for vengeance. As she gets closer to her target, she meets Adrian, a renegade boy who believes in justice and in Nova, but Nova's allegiance is to a villain who has the power to end them both. I bought this in 2017. It is now 2020. I need to read this. Like, oh my god. Again, might be on my TBR for next month or in March. And then the 5th and final book goes to Girls Made of Paper and Fire by Natasha Najin. And it says here on the back, in my land we are known as paper girls, easily torn, existing only for others to use and discard. But there's something they all have forgotten about paper. It can light the world on fire and make it burn. Each year, 8 beautiful girls are chosen as paper girls to serve the king. It's the highest honor they could hope for and the most demeaning. This year, there's a 9th, and instead of paper, she's made of fire. And that's all I'm gonna say. Everybody absolutely loves it. The second book already came out, Girls of Storm and something. People absolutely loved it. Loved this. I just need to stop being lazy and actually read it. Like, that's my only problem. I want to reread other books and just not settle down and read new books. Question number 3, what is a genre you want to read more of? And that is sci-fi. After reading Aurora Rising, which my book review will already be up and I'll link it on the eye somewhere, I absolutely love sci-fi books. I just don't read a lot of them and I want to read more of them. That is my one goal. Name 3 non-related book goals for 2020. Lose 5 pounds, do well in school, and just to be happy. Then question number 5 is, what is a book if you've had forever that you still need to read? Again, I bought this in like 2016, 2017, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I read it before. I just haven't read it in forever to continue on with Crooked Kingdoms. Everyone knows what Six of Crows is about. And I feel like the only thing that's pushing me away from it is a lot of people say I have to read, like, the first trilogy and then this. But when I read that the first time, I actually, like, caught attention to it. And I felt like I didn't need to read it. But it's just, my mind's, like, something else. Question number 6, what is one word that you're hoping 2020 will be? And that is better. I hope 2020 is better than 2019, better than 2018, 2017, and I just hope it's better for me and for everyone else in it. And then the last question is to tag a friend. You guys want to do this, you guys are more than welcome to absolutely do this. But yeah, that is the New Year's book tag. When I found this tag, I was absolutely looking forward to all the books I was going to mention, my goals, what I wanted, and it just made me think a lot. I'm not going to be posting a 2020 goals for BookTube, for my book channel, for me myself with the books, because I felt so pressured last year, and I feel like that's what made, from the summer, literally from July to December, from my book is going from 8 to 9 books read a month to 4 or 5 to 3, 4 or 5, and yeah, so I'm not going to be doing that this year because I just felt really, really pressured last year, and that's just me. I'm going to be leaving here 2 videos I honestly feel you guys should go check out. I try my hardest to post 3 times a week, one being a weekly reading vlog. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys really, really soon with another video, hopefully. Bye, guys.